I'm basically telling you that the hatchet's not enough if you haven't figured out the tree solution yet. So you just go into your inventory, you hand them over whatever object you got from town.
This might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully you didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just the fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
If you don't trust this guy, good for you, because that's a fake. Do not
thanks.
give him
Not
your
really
money.
interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
Nope.
Price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate. Come on, treat yourself, boy.
In your dreams,
I'll
man.
see if I can find a better deal at the tournament.
Well, suit yourself, but don't say I never did anything for you. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time. Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! A mess! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Dirty thief.
Get back here, you dirty thief!
Alright.
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Alright, so this is where the puzzles kind of step up in difficulty a little bit. You've got this section roped off, and the knights say they won't leave unless you're in some kind of life or death
The forest
situation.
is blocked until this situation is under control.
So, what's nice, the game blocks off areas you won't need to go to again. So we're just stuck in this area. There's two things we can interact with. We can do this tree.
Come at me, bees!
I don't think that's life or death. And there's nothing over there. And we got these stepping stones.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Remember, we can't swim.
Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he
All
was
right.
talking to me.
Remember the bees?
Tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that
I'll
I
keep
am
him
there.
distracted.
Uh-oh. Okay. Not good.
There we go. Alright. So now we got the problem of we're here, and we need to be over there.
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Got a horn.
Another horn and another missing piece.
We got this rope. Alright, let's do this. Whack whack. Our skills are not nearly as refined as they were earlier in the game, so let's try. Nope, that won't work. Let's chop this tree down. Show off.
Over here, buddy.
What a dick. Alright, let's go down here.
Pardon me. All right.
Assholes. All of them. Okay. So, this part I got stuck on for a while. But, if you use the hatchet,
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite so. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh,
alright, so we got these logs here, and then we can use the rope we picked up to build ourselves a little raft. And then this guy. Everyone's about to recognize this
Graham,
guy.
right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks. I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
Alright. So for those of you who are going crazy trying to pinpoint that voice actor, that is Rex from Toy Story. And he's been in more movies than I can probably count. I believe he's also in the Princess Bride. There's another horn, but we'll just get the same cutscene over again. So let's go on in.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's
Not the
a
tote
problem.
bags.
I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
Okay. So we got three options here. If you choose the one on the right, you get called a mama's boy. If you say you don't know what extenuating means, you get called dim-witted. And if you don't know about the date change, you're hard of hearing. So, I'm personally a bit of a mama's boy,
My
so
mom
let's
ripped
go
up
for
a stack
that.
of my special chocolate chip pancakes, and she never lets me leave the house until I finished all my breakfast.
I'll just pencil in Mummy's boy. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Alright, so this is more of a verbal puzzle that you have to solve. You have to talk to each of the contestants in a certain order so that you can get all the information you need to talk to take your test. So the correct order, you should talk to the big guy here first, Acorn.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham. Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And